Morning, lovely day. So, yesterday I had gone to visit one of my associates who I've tied up with, and when I went into his house, which is also an office, a typical little part of the home converted into an office with all the boxes, all the products displayed. Young fellows, just starting out in their career, five of them got together, invested some money, and they've kickstarted the UAV business, basically into services and repairs. But interestingly, one of them was planning to do his post graduation, his MBA. And like I said, it's a startup. They've just started out in their careers. Some of them experienced, some of them are with a little bit of experience. But it took me back again to the days when I started working. And I remember I had this little tussle with my father where he sort of said that you finish your graduation and then continue doing your post graduation. But I said, no, I don't want to do that. I want to work. For some strange reason, I insisted that I should work and then, after a period of 4 or 5 years, do my post graduation. And actually, that's what happened. So I worked for about 4 years in Godrej. Like I said in my earlier episode, I was there as a salesman for the electronic typewriters. So I enrolled for the MBA marketing program, which was based out of Delhi, but they had their chapter in Hyderabad. And I had to attend evening classes. Now, evening classes generally started from 7 o'clock, went all the way up to 9:30, 10 at times. So, and we as sales guys had got bikes, so I told my boss that, listen, I've enrolled for the MBA program and I need to leave early. That is, in his language, early is what? I think early is 7 o'clock is very early for him. 9 o'clock is okay. 10 o'clock we'll see. So, PM, by the way. So, anyway, I told him I've enrolled and I had to start attending classes. So, the first week went off okay. I mean, I would leave at about 6 o'clock, get into the college in time, and then classes were started. But as time went on, and as we all know, whenever there's sales, it is always linked with targets. And when it's end of the month, then it's a gun on your head or a sword out here or here. Choose whichever way you want it on your face or head. And boy, they really choke you when it comes to finishing targets somehow. So either we had to sell to the corporates or we had to load the dealers. They had distributors and dealers. So we had to load the machines on them and thereby achieve our targets. So when that happened, there was no question of reaching college on time. Now the thing is, this guy, I don't know what was going on in his head. I mean, no matter how much I tried to please him and be a yes man the way they like it, he would never be satisfied. Never. And what would happen is, I knew that work is over, paperwork is over, deliveries are taken care of, collections from wherever they had to be collected were taken care of, and one could leave for the day. But this man would insist, and he came up with this new bright idea. He said, no, you can't leave until the branch manager leaves. I'm the sales guy. What do I have to do with the branch manager? There is a hierarchy, there is a chain of command. If anyone has to stay, you have to stay, my friend. Why are you stopping me? And hello, I've got classes. But no. And he started doing this. And I would get delayed almost every day. I won't leave before 9 o'clock. Now, what's the point running to class at 9:30, quarter to 10 when the damn thing is shutting? It was getting more and more frustrating and tiring because then I had to catch up with some of the other colleagues in the college, pick up the notes, study, and I would miss out on the lecture. It was getting bad. I remember one day I was about to go. I said, no, I said, branch manager is still there. I said, please sir, I've got exams coming. I need those classes. No? It won't go down very well, is what he told me. So, sit, I'll get you tea and samosa. He actually ordered those miniature cups of horrible tea, which was laced with wonderful cream and malai, as we call it. Looking at it, something would happen to me. And those huge, gigantic potato samosas. How much of samosa can you eat? The guy would give, eat. And you won't believe it. He would sit on the table, dangle his legs, because there was nothing to do. And he was trying to gain his brownie points with the branch manager by hanging around. And one day it so happened that the man came out and said, "Why are you here? Your work is over. Go. I am a branch manager. I have other things to do. You go. I just grabbed that opportunity and ran from there. But it became very difficult, is what I'm trying to tell you. Now, I need the job. I have no other choice. I can't replace the boss. So a thought came to me. What can you do in such situations? 1. Change the job. Possible? 2. Change your boss. How do you change your boss? Either work on something in the system that gets him transferred somewhere else, or find him a new job which is better than this job. Then he exits. Then, what's the other alternative? I find a transfer to another location or another department, or I exit. Now, easier said than done, right? So what do? Adapt. First of all, accept that this is the situation. Second, how convinced are you that you need to finish the course? How efficient are you that you're able to finish all the work that's required, the physical part, which is delivery, collections, whatever it is, invoices, delivery invoices, your post-sales report, your next day's prospectus, everything ready and hand it over to the boss. There is no scope for him to say anything but to let you go. Now that means out here you need to get organized. You need to be organized, you need to be super efficient, no wasting of time, and prioritizing what is important. When I started doing that, I started seeing the pressure just ease off. That man couldn't argue with me too much because I was giving him everything. There was no scope for argument. And I was very, very firm when I said, but politely, that I have to go, I'm sorry, whatever has to be done will be done tomorrow. And I would pick up my bag and leave. I did that a couple of times. Then what happened was the guy stopped asking, stopped stopping me. So friends, whenever you get into situations like this, see if you can do some changes which makes it better. If you can't, you have no other option but to adapt and reorganize yourself. Once you do that, things become easier. I'm not saying they'll vanish, no they will not, but they'll become easier and you'll be able to tide through that time. You'll be able to tide through that time. And that is very, very important for our own state of mind and for our career in future. Give it a thought. Reflect on where you had such problems or are having such problems. See if you can implement it. You get good results, very good. If you don't get good results, keep trying. Don't give up. All the best.